Igbo mma no. Because asụm ya mara nwoke ma mara nwaanyị mma o. Ihe ọma ya emere anyị na-eke n'oge na afọ na nkwọ. Anyị na-anọ oge na-anọ. Happy Sunday and a happy new month. It be like say I don't talk too much today, but as onye no more na above. You know, as day breaks, a lot of truths, you know, a lot of findings, a lot of investigations, a lot of readings and research begin to open up some truths about what happened in Abia State. To the zoo, they have every right to say whatever they like. They have every right to mention BIAFRANS, Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa, or whoever. But they cannot deny the fact that they are lying to themselves. They cannot deny the fact that what happened in Abia State is a deliberate attempt to sabotage the BIAFRANS and also to put confusion and destabilize, in quote, to destabilize the government of Otti. I can tell you this thing, go and verify. I can tell you this thing for free, go and verify. Many governors who are not performing, both in the southeast, in the southwest, in the northeast, northwest, and north central, have hands in that thing that happened in Abia State. You know what denied the P2B the chance to climb or to went to Asorok is when he began to say that he's going to dismantle that gang of criminalities, you know, in the government house. It's one of the things that denied him that access to that chair. But nobody knows. Now they have returned back. How can Otti be the only performing governor among all the whole 36 governors minus Otti? Then the other 31 governors, what have they been doing? It's a deliberate attempt to focus, to divert Otti's attention from doing what he is doing to his own people so that he will focus now. I can tell you that military, very soon now, military will take over all Aba. So Otti will leave everything that he is doing. He will leave the governing system now, begin to be going to Abuja, making calls here and there to stop militarization of the southeast. Militarization of Aba. Go and mark this word. My word never fall for ground. I read things, I examine things, I research things before I come to speak it out. Anyone that I'm not sure, I will tell you that I cannot guarantee the authenticity of that very particular news. But this one I'm telling you now, I have made my research. And on the course of making my research, I come across an article they wrote about Ahmed Gulag, the former political advisor to ex-president Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. Yes. Put me right or you put me wrong. But I can tell you that in all my research, what I found out is true. Why is it Hope Uzodinjo is the first to react on the killings of the military in Abia State? Have you bothered to ask yourself this question? What is happening? Hope is what they call it is the APC, the APC Governors Forum chair. Hope Uzodinma is the chairman of the APC Governors Forum. I can tell you that what happened in Aba have a lot to do with one, the Biafra agitation, two, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, then three, 2027 election. They have never in their wildest imagination believed that Otti of nobody, Labour Party of nobody that come from nowhere, will win a governor's seat. In Enugu State, Labour won the governor's seat, but they denied them that right. So in their wildest imagination, they never thought of it. If they have not thought of it, they will never, or they would have selected that woman called Otti to be the returning officer to announce that result. So what happened in Aba? Look at the instances for you to know that these people, this bunch of criminality that P2B are lamented that is going to dismantle, are never asleep. They are up and doing, and they do everything to make sure that they get whatever they want to get, and they lay their hands in anything they want to lay their hands. Do you all still remember Ahmed Gulag, a former political advisor to ex-president Goodluck Jonathan, who was killed on May 30th, 2021 in Owerri, Imo State? On his way to the airport, when #IPOB gave an order for people to sit at home for 30th May 2021, Ahmed Gulag was on his way to airport or to catch a flight to Abuja after visiting the state when he was attacked and killed by one person, Hope Uzodimma. That particular killing warranted the invasion of Imo State by the military. Until death, you can see what is happening in Imo State. It is war that never finished. Then forwarded to 30th May of 2024, 3 years after. The same date, IPOB ordered for a sit at home. 5 Nigerian military were attacked and killed. The main purpose of this attack is to cause a big crisis in Abia State and to destabilize the government of Otti, Alex Choma, and also to indict the people of, the indigenous people of Biafra, which is the IPOB. You have never, I didn't support the killing, but I can tell you, just like what I said in my initial video, in my previous posting, I said the killings of these military men have a lot to do. They want to really cause a havoc. They want to really indict IPOB, and they also want to reduce the population of the Biafrans. Now, as they broke, the truth begin to unveil, it begin to unfold one after the other. Think about these two incidents. Do you figure out anything here about what I just read now? Is there any similarities in these attacks? And why is it on the same date, 30th May again? Why is it that Hope Uzodimma is the first governor to condemn the attack in Abia State? Non-performing governor against a performing governor, and the governor who said my people must enjoy the dividend of democracy. What is the offense of Otti that warranted such attack? BIAFRANS who are busy commemorating the event of that very particular day of the sit at home to mourn our, to give respect to our heroes and heroines. We have chance to be patrolling the street to go and buy military officers. Not one, not two, but 5 of them. Just to prove a point. Just to make sure that they destabilize the government of Otti. Just to make sure that they indict IPOB. In other words, to continuous detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because all these things, that is why you see when it happens, they will make sure they broadcast it. It will go viral in all the whole platform, including sending it to overseas. They have motive. They are the one that killed, and they were the one that will publicize it. But the same government will come out and tell you that not everything that they have to post on social media. If that is the case, the killing of the military is supposed to be a shame on the government of Nigeria. It's not supposed to surface anywhere on the social media. But for them to prove a point, for them to let the international world know that the Biafrans are rascals, are terrorists, are this, are that, that warranted them to take the lives of their 5 personnel. Hope is one of them. Mba is one of them. I can call names and names and names. I'm in my house. Let them come and beat me. After the thing happened, the only governor that first to react, even before the so-called presidency or president, is Hope Uzodinjo. Does that thing not ring bell on your ear for you to know that these people are deliberately by those 5 military to indict and to destabilize the government of Otti? so that he will focus on all those issues and forget the governor. I mean, the thing he's supposed to do for his people. Because APC is deliberately want to take over all the whole states in the southeast. Because I'm very sure next month they are going to take over Anambra State from Chukwumacha Soludo. Let us take reactions on this very particular matter. Gulag and the military men. Check it by yourself. Compare those two incidents on the same date, the same hour, orchestrated by one person who have interest to make sure that every other governor failed the same way he failed. Who have interest to make sure that the zoo keep on destroying the lives and properties of the Biafrans. Nobody, I will keep on calling his name until he repents. Hope or hopeless Uzodinjo have done more than enough harm than good in the people of Biafra. Power is transcendent, but maybe he forgot that after the rain comes sunshine. Mbochinta ayachi no werenchi. Odo Ejike said, Hope Uzodinjo is an enemy of Igbos because Abia State is progressing. He wants to cause chaos in Abia State. In other words, he wants Abia State government to fail the same way he failed. According to RM Swan, this one is from the zoo. Let me read it for reading's sake, so that he will hear it, how I take read it, or how I take illustrate it. He said, Sir, but why can't IPOB declare a Memorial Day without enforcing a sit-at-home? Where in the world sit-at-home is declared on a Memorial Day? If you want us to believe enemies have been exploiting your flaws and others, why keep them? Let's be sincere to ourselves. Onwuzronye Dantex Yakwonke. That killing of military personnel in Abia State is arranging, and it is a deliberate act to do what? To sabotage the Biafrans. In other words, they have been planning to see how they can keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in perpetual custody of the DSS without trial nor freedom. Samuel Onwuzu said, exactly, you are on point. Emmanuel Nwachukwu, God bless you, our able writer. You are too much. Keep on keeping the good work. Mazi Owakwe, yes, Mazi, we do remember all in the name to tarnish our image and remain down mayhem on us as the indigenous people of Biafra. But Elohim said, no, we are not terrorists. All we are asking for is for a date of our referendum. Cure ED. I hope you are following to see how Girimen or what why is it very difficult for some people to accept the good things that some people are doing or to emulate it? Rather, they choose to sabotage that very particular good thing with a bad image. How can hope? He said hope who's a danger. In other words, supposed to be hope. Ulilanya na uzo di mma. But uzo are John and John, or we say hopeless. APC in the north and the cabals using them to destroy lives and properties of the Biafrans and also to destabilize the humble government of Alex Ochioma Otti because he is doing what they're not supposed. What he's not supposed to do. It's only in Nigeria, a country, when you are a governor, you are doing well. Other governors who are not doing well, who have failed, who only go there for their own selfish desire and interest, will be fighting against you. That is the issue. That is what we stand here to get. They have checked. They don't see any way to carry out that act. They just program it, let it be on the 30th May so that we will channel everything to IPOB. That's exactly what they are doing now. Otti should be extra careful whom he listens to or whom he takes advice from. Because all these governors will come back now and begin to tell him that the Biafrans are the responsible for the killings. Just like I saw one rumor that Otti have placed a bounty of 25 million naira on the head of every Biafran Liberation Armies being captured dead or alive. You get the point now, eh? So Otti, Alex Thomas have to be extra careful whom he listens to, whom he takes advice to, and whom he welcomes into his home. Because this dance now, you don't pass through get there. You don't pass through get there. This one now is even far more better than the dance of the spirit. If I about the more. You want to subdue the Biafrans. You can beat a child and at the same time you force the child not to cry. You want Biafrans to believe in one Nigeria, whereas we have nothing to show for it. I still wonder, how do we get to this point? I still wonder, what is the offense of the people of Abia State for this to befall them? Just as I said earlier this morning, as I'm talking to you now, we are losing men secretly in the hands of the so-called military men. Very soon, you are going to discover what they call it, a bush or forest where they dump the bodies of our able-bodied youths of Biafra land. My brother, Big Stone, good morning, sir. You see, all of they are one. Hopo or Uzodimma. Peter is in the only Igbo land, and the soldiers have been killed. I didn't say I supported the killings. I didn't say people should go about killing personnel. But if we want to tell ourselves the truth in this country, or in that their contraction called a country, zoo, let them tell themselves the truth. In Niger, 38 of their military personnel were being shot down from aircraft, their helicopter, when they wait for Operation Rescue. Dogogide is the terrorist commander in that Shiroro area of Niger State. He went to the site. As a matter of fact, he was near to the site because they are the one that shot that down that their bed. He took video and photo and told them that I am the one that did this. The video circulated all over the social media. A country that is working, it's very easy to track the initial area location where the video was taken to and how they distributed it. But today, nobody declared those areas to go and get the killers. After that, some couple of weeks or months again, 18 of them in that same Niger Shiroro area was slaughtered like a cow. The so-called Agbado, who is sitting and cannot see well in Aso Rock, does not give order to go and pursue all of them who killed the militaries. Just like I said earlier, don't get me wrong, I never supported that killings. I rebuke it and I spoke against it earlier before now. But if you said you want to tackle insecurity, if you said all the whole country are one, then do to Okeke the same way you do to Okafor. Okwama, who happens to be part of Biafrans, till today is still militarized, including Okolugo in Bayelsa, because they belong to the southeast, which is the Biafra land. In Borno State that I'm talking to you now, ISWAP and Boko Haram have come and issued a death warrant to all the whole communities within the Lake Chad region that is either they live alive or dead. Where is the government of day? Where is Tunumbu to declare them wanted or to declare to fish out because they have raised arm against the government, which is a treasonable offense. And we are preaching one Nigeria. And you tell me that the country will be good. And you tell me that they are moving forward. They have nothing to offer. The only thing they specialize in now is how to take over all the whole state, to make Nigeria or the so-called zoo a one-party state. They orchestrated the killings of the military in Abia State, Obingwa precisely, to prove a point to the world, and also to destabilize Otti, and to let the people of Abia State turn against him upon all the good work he is doing. Quote me wrong, my dear. Go and make your own verification. You find out that the only governor who came out to condemn that immediately it happened is the governor of Imo State. He knows more than you are saying. He knows more than you know. And he knows more than governor of Abia State, Alex Otti, knows. I am not insinuating, I am not propagating, but I'm telling you the simple truth and all my findings, because I have what they call the eye of the gods, who is doing the whole findings. It will sound like a dream, it will sound like a joke, but it is true. Look at what my people is saying here. Though City said, okay, no, Vintage said, when we understand that Hope may be the one in charge of that operation, just to make Abia governor look like them, I pray Otti doesn't fall for their evil plans. Exactly the way I see it, the same way people around that area, even non-BIAFRANS, are seeing this issue the same way we are seeing it. Gịnị mere n'ụwa achọghị onye ọma? I repeat again. Ka ihe mere n'ụwa achọghị onye ọma? You decide to squander the commonwealth of your state and leave the state in hunger, no infrastructure, nothing. Then when you see somebody who is performing, you begin to turn against that person. Prince said Hope Uzodinjo was a governor doing good law. Jonathan too, Abi. On a dollar, reflection over Aba incidents. Number one, which group could have that 3 Prado jeeps with which the attack was carried out? Number two, of the 5 states of the Southeast, why is it only one state, one city, one location that the soldiers were brought out on that day and killed? Other places have soldiers, so other checkpoints have soldiers. One place, one joint. That day there was fracas in Imo State. No any life was lost. They claim that Biafra Liberation Army was on the street shooting sporadically when they are not. Number 3, he said, why conclude soon after the incident that IPOB did it? Exactly what I said this morning. You came out and concluded that IPOB is the one that attacked those people. Where is your forensic investigation and analysis, or your forensic experts who take part in doing that investigation? That thing happened on 30th. On the 1st, they have already started propagating that it was IPOB that attacked the military. And you that is watching, you didn't see that hand of monkey inside the pot of soup. May they come out the way back before you. These people are biting more than they can do. I don't know how you see it, but I can tell you that they are not giving up. Even as we have defeated them in all ramifications, in all angles. Now they want to use Alex Otti as an scapegoat to perpetrate their crimes in the Biafra land, in the Biafran soil, in the state of Biafra. One place, one location, one joint. And who is the owners of those Prados that came for that attack? Or that Prados also belong to the IPOBs. Now they don't write Prados again, Abi. Oh, Prados is meant for government, you. That them get all the whole black Prados. from their state level, sorry, from the local level down to the federal level. Now be their best cars. So who called for that shot? They will not come out and tell us they captured the plate number they used to cut because the plate number shows. Let them verify who registered that plate number and where does it emanate from. Which state, which locality, and which government official owns that car. I don't want to talk too much, which I have spoken a lot. I want you to ponder as I ponder, because this matter, you don't pass, be careful. Help me like this message, you share it, you comment on it. Make sure you subscribe to my channel because more of these videos will come in your way. I will be back again. Today is Sunday. It's going to be fire for fire. Happy new month. And you all are blessed. For watching, for sharing, for commenting, and also for liking, and for subscribing. It shall be well with all of you. These are my prayers for you every now and then. This new month must surely favor each and every one of us, whether the devil like it or not. So, my people, enjoy your weekend. I'll be right back again. Bye for now.